Hi everyone, Canoopsy here, and today's video is all about comparing the new 2019 Apple AirPods 2 to the new Samsung Galaxy Buds. We're going to find out which pair is best for you. In this video, brought to you by Squarespace. Make your website dreams a reality. So first up, the cases. The Apple AirPods 2 case looks like the previous case for Apple AirPods, except for a few small design changes, which is totally fine. You can open it with one hand, it's satisfying to open and close. It's a really good case, and the magnets inside are also very strong too, so your AirPods are not going to be falling out anytime soon. And yes, it does still look like a case of floss as well. The Galaxy Buds case is also pretty solid as well. It's a very small and compact case, it weighs basically nothing, so you can put it in your pocket, throw it in a bag, completely forget that it's even there, and always have it with you. Unfortunately though, the earbuds are not really held in that strong by the magnets inside, so if you're on a subway or the bus, just be careful when you're taking your earbuds out, because they just kind of fall out very easily. The case is also made of a softer plastic, so over time it will get scratched and damaged, so just be a bit careful with what you put in your pocket with the case. Now, the design and fit of the actual earbuds themselves could not be any more different. Apple AirPods look like Apple AirPods. You've seen them before, you know exactly what they look like, and if you hate them, you're gonna still hate them. There's really no changes here with the new 2019 model. They're still white, they still have that little stem coming off of them, they still look like AirPods. The Galaxy Buds though are much more discreet and in my opinion, much better looking. You can barely even tell they're in your ears at all. They just go in your ears, they stay there, they kind of hide. It's great. The Galaxy Buds are also rated for water resistance, while the Apple AirPods are not water resistant really at all. You can definitely sweat in them or walk through the rain, but anything more than just a bit of light water, you're going to destroy them. The AirPods 2 fit the exact same way they did with the previous pair of AirPods as well. So if they didn't fit you back when the original ones came out, they're not going to fit you now either. It's the exact same shape, the exact same size and everything. I can use them at my desk, when I'm watching TV, lying down, out for a walk, on public transit, no problem there. But if I run with them, they just fall out of my ears almost instantly. That's the case for me and many other people as well, but for you, they may stay in perfectly for activity like biking or running, but just not for me. Well, the Galaxy Buds, they basically fit almost everyone. They have changeable ear tips, wing tips, and they're gonna stay in for basically everything. I've run with them, no problem at all. They stay locked in my ears. For active stuff, the Galaxy Buds are definitely much better, but both pairs of earbuds feel super comfortable and lightweight, so when you're actually wearing them on the go, you're gonna basically forget you're even wearing them at all, which is the dream. Each of the earbuds have some decent controls too. The AirPods allow for play and pause, skip track, and previous track, but each earbud can only do one task at a time. So you can't have play and pause, and skip track, and previous track. You can only have skip track and previous track, or play and pause and skip track, or play and pause and previous track, if that makes any sense. The Galaxy Buds though are loaded with touch controls. You can do play and pause, skip track, previous track, voice assistant, volume up and down. This is all done with the touchpads on the earbuds themselves. And you can do all of this all at once basically. You can thankfully say "Hey Siri" and have the earbuds respond so you can find certain tracks, call people, send messages, all that kind of stuff. But I would have liked to have seen at least a few more controls on the earbuds themselves through touch. Hopefully next year. So pairing to your phone, there are basically no issues here with connectivity. Now sometimes the Galaxy Buds in busier areas of the city, they can sometimes drop out a bit for a second then repair very quickly, but I haven't really had this issue too often. On iOS devices, you get that super handy easy pair screen when you're pairing them for the very first time, and on Samsung devices you get their version of that easy pair screen so you can just tap connect and that's it. I do wish this screen came up on opposite devices just for convenience purposes, but it's probably never going to happen. If you want to pair AirPods or Galaxy Buds to opposing devices, it's just a very simple tap in the Bluetooth menu, which really isn't too bad, so no complaints there. AirPods though work best for an all Apple device ecosystem. So if you have an iPad, Apple TV, iPhone, Apple Watch, Mac, all those different things, you can easily switch between devices almost instantly, especially with the new Apple AirPods 2, but that switching time is much quicker. The new AirPods sound exactly like the previous version of AirPods with no real major changes in sound, and it's just really an overall pleasing sound. Whoever says AirPods 2 sound significantly better than the previous version of AirPods probably just has a really clogged up pair of original AirPods. They sound almost exactly the same. There's enough bass, mids and highs are well balanced, and there's really no tinniness on the AirPods at all. They just sound good enough for basically everything, and that's the best way to describe them. All the genres I've tested, podcasts, phone calls, the quality is just solid. Due to the fit though, it's definitely not very noise cancelling, so you can totally hear the world around you, which you may want or you may not want. The Galaxy Buds using rubber ear tips basically seal you off from the outside world, so you don't really hear any background noise or anything, all using passive noise isolation. The Galaxy Buds also sound pretty similar to Apple AirPods as well. They have a bit more bass and it's a bit more of a warmer sound, and they're mostly better for bass heavy genres, but they almost always sound good for everything, just like the AirPods as well. The one issue though, using Galaxy Buds on an iPhone doesn't really sound as good as using Galaxy Buds on an Android phone or a Samsung phone. The audio quality is much tinnier, there's not as much bass, and you also lose the volume control as well, which kinda sucks. For microphone quality, this is on the Apple AirPods 2, and this is the microphone quality on the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Let me know which sounds better to you. On a Samsung phone, it's also a one-to-one audio and video sync when watching YouTube videos, but not so much on an iPhone. There is a noticeable delay. I do find that AirPods sound almost exactly the same on iOS versus Android, if not slightly worse on Android in some cases. For battery life, the AirPods 2 last 5 hours of listening time with an additional 19 hours of charge from the case itself for a total of 24 hours straight of listening time. The Galaxy Buds have 6 hours of listening time with a second 7-hour charge for a total listening time of 13 hours. Both the AirPods 2 and Galaxy Buds charge wirelessly with Qi wireless charging, which is absolutely amazing. It sounds like a really simple feature, but it's something you get used to and you learn to love very quickly. For wire charging, the AirPods have a Lightning port, while the Galaxy Buds have a USB-C port. In terms of pricing, the AirPods 2 are the exact same price as the previous version at $160 without the Qi wireless charging case, and $200 with the Qi wireless charging case, while the Galaxy Buds are $129. If you're debating between these two pairs of earbuds, think of some of the pros and cons that I mentioned throughout this video, but also if you really want to have Qi wireless charging on your earbuds, the Galaxy Buds are $70 cheaper than the Apple AirPods with Qi wireless charging. Even though the Galaxy Buds do have a few compromises, $70 extra is a lot more money. If you want the cheaper pair, definitely go Galaxy Buds. But if you want more battery life, that AirPods Flex, and some of the exclusive Apple features, go AirPods. This video was brought to you by Squarespace, the best place to make a beautiful website, online store, or set up a domain. I've been making a website to highlight some of my portfolio work for school, and the experience has been fantastic. The templates are all customizable and look amazing, the 24/7 customer support has been helpful for all of my questions, and Squarespace being an all-in-one platform means making a website is just easy, nothing to install, fix, or upgrade ever. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch your site, go to squarespace.com/Canoopsy to save 10% off your first purchase. Link down below. So which of these do you prefer, the Apple AirPods 2 or the Samsung Galaxy Buds? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you for watching.